The classic restart a recording straight after the last one trick. They'll never know. Hello everyone, we're back with some more Legend of Dragoon. We're going to go further forward to the limestone cave. Note that the demo is still happening at this point. And this is the first place where my actual disc starts to freeze. I have the actual game, and the discs are really cool. They have portraits of the characters on them. But this part of the game, for some reason my game likes to freeze. In between battle transitions, mainly. It will do the fade to black and then just not load anything. And then get stuck with the music playing and nothing happening. Anyway, we have to fight these blob monsters. The Ugly Balloon, which is a great name. That bat has a very annoying trait, which is it can dodge a lot of things. So sometimes you just miss, and you can miss in this game. When you do an attack and it misses, at least you know, because the reticle won't come up. You don't do the whole addition and then it misses, it just won't do anything. I'm going to guard with Shanno as always. This is basically the Shanno experience. For those of you who think Shanno is the best character, I'm sorry. She can be fine as a character. She can actually become quite strong. I just don't use her purely because I enjoy using additions too much. So I tend to use them. That hazardous gas can inflict poison, but because I have, well, I just got lucky not to get it. If you guard, you get a good chance to evade status effects. And a little circle with a few visual effects come up to tell you that you've blocked it. Poison just does damage at the end of your turn, like normal poison does in games. So in this little slide thing, you hold the direction you want to go. So I got the bastard sword first because I like having a better weapon for dart. It increases my attack by 5, which is a lot when you only have 2 to begin with. And then when we go back to the top of this, we hold down, and then we go here. And we get ourselves, I think it's like a potion or some gold. Yeah. Okay. So here we are, stepping stone. It's like, this reminds me of Takeshi's Castle, or Takeshi's Challenge, I guess you could say. I don't know what that is in America. Stepping stones. Shannon, be careful not to slip. Okay. I like these parts of the game where the other characters follow you about. It's just cool. But they don't follow you when they don't need to, which is also cool. Love it! Dart, love it! Ugh. Come on, buddy. This is the second time you saved my life. I was just around. Whew. Even though that was the case, I was lucky you were around, Dart. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Yep, that's right. Excuse me, you guys. Don't leave me like that. We have a bromance going on, me and Lavitz. You know how it is. Just two bros, doing bro stuff, looking out for each other. Saving each other's lives. You know the drill. Ooh, a new enemy. Looks like I'm showing this battle. It's a spider. An evil spider. Yes. Not every name in this game is super imaginative, but then they don't need to be. What RPG would it be if there weren't spiders and goblins and imps and shit? You know. Nice. I need to get 10,000 gold at some point. If I can help it. There's a reason why, which I won't explain right now, but there's a reason why I want to get 10,000 gold, and it's going to take me a long time. And I could farm it up, but I don't really want to, necessarily. I also like those levels, those screens, sorry, where they mess with the visual camera and the way it looks. Perspective is what I wanted to say. These are rock fireflies. Oh, you know a lot. Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to a battlefield were helpful. Excuse me, don't just chat amongst yourselves and leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh. Oh boy. The light from a rock firefly has a healing power. Well, Shanna learned at least one thing. Well, I know something you don't know too, Dart. But what's that? I'm not telling. Well, you have been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mum and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bale, she welcomes me with the same smile. Yeah, but you're like 20-something, and your mum has known you your whole life. What, did I say something wrong? Let's get going. Your mother's waiting for you in Bale, right? Yeah. So those fireflies, the game doesn't actually explain what they do. They heal you, pretty much. Some only heal status effects, some heal health, some... Well, actually, I think they only heal status effects besides that one time where they heal everything. I don't know. I was sure that they didn't heal health, but it looks like it has healed my health, so I'm not sure anymore. Thanks for confusing me, game. Thanks a lot. Oh, a new enemy. Okay. I always go into this expecting not to have to speak, but then they always show me a new enemy. It's just a slime. But slimes in this game aren't slimes. They're like slimy men. Which is great. Yeah, I'm a slime. What you gonna do about it? Look at me, glub glub. I'm a slime. Have some slime, brother.
Yes! Double flash!
So that effect is darkness, or blind, whatever you want to call it. So he just can't attack when that effect is on him. It's not like some RPGs where you can still give it a shot and you might miss. It just won't let you attack until you cure it. And it can be cured on its own, like after a certain amount of time it can just go away. But usually you have to wait until you get an item called a mind purifier. Or body purifier, whichever one it is. And then it will heal itself. Some status effects go from battle to battle, like poison. I don't know if darkness does, we'll see. I'll be able to tell you because I can press the menu button, and if it says something next to his name, but then we'll know. Like his name would go Lavitz, Darkness, Lavitz, Poison, Lavitz, whatever, and it doesn't, so it's fine. So that's not a condition that goes from battle to battle by the looks of it. So we get a charm potion. I think this is the way forward, but I'm going to check it anyway. Yes, it is. I know that because I remember that screen. This is the way I want to go to not go forward. It brings me back into that weird perspective room with this rat. And the idea is we have to catch this rat. And you might be able to already tell how you're supposed to do that. You keep chasing him around in circles, he goes around the outside edge, and then you go around the inside edge. You also run faster than him, so eventually you can just catch him. Like that. And then he jumps off the world. And he's gone forever. And we get a poison guard, which is useful because the next enemy can cast poison. So, poison guard is like a star bracelet in Final Fantasy in that it makes you completely immune to poison. Not half immune, not sometimes it doesn't work, all the time.
Double slash. Harpoon.
Okay, that was just another spider. Let's go forwards. So, like I said about the demo, right now the demo is still going on, which is really cool. The only reason I even knew this game existed was because I played a demo disc with the game on it, and I was like, oh, I really like this battle system, it's really cool. And then my dad bought me the game for like £30 or whatever it was, and then when I looked later on in my life, it was 60 quid, because this game's apparently quite rare. But my version of the game wouldn't be worth much because, like most PS1 games when you give to a small child, the jewel case ends up being a bit cracked. And that's the same as my one. The jewel case is a bit cracked and generally just not in a very good state of repair. So I wouldn't be able to sell it for very much. I'd have to use it as like well used, very used. And the game skips. So I wouldn't want to sell it to anyone like that anyway. It doesn't load sometimes. All my games are like that though. Especially ones when I got them when I was young. And I'm going to keep this battle in because I started talking over it. And I like this point. It's just, you know, a lot of the games when I was very young, like 6 or 7, I didn't know what I was doing when it came to looking after my property and making sure that they had their value still. So I had like FF7, 8 and 9, which I've since sold because I had to sell them to go to Ghana in order to get some money to go there. And I used to really like these games, but I used them a lot, so I played them all the time. And they got a bit worn, and as with most things, they start tiny little scratches start appearing on the disc, and it's not a big deal, but if you wanted to resell them, people are going to be looking for that. I'm going to be like, well, I want it as new, not like used by a 8-year-old boy who didn't know what he was doing when it came to looking after them. But, you know, you live and learn, and since then I've been very, very good to my games. I don't do anything that could be considered rude to them. You treat them like they're important, because they are. So we use a body purifier to get rid of poison, because poison doesn't go away on its own. Like I said, this bandana is useful for Dart, although he already has one, so I don't know why they give him one, because it's kind of like a useless item to give. Dart starts with the bandana, and the bandana is purely worse for Lavitz, right? It's just worse. So I could technically switch the Salet, or Saleh, or however you say it, to Dart, like this, and give him better stats. But I don't want to. The heavy armor or the big helmet is Lavitz's. I'm not going to take it from him. That's just not very nice. It's kind of rude. I like to imagine it in real life terms. You go to your mate who saved his life twice and goes, yeah, give me your helmet. I've got this shitty bandana you can have instead. And he's like, no. There's something there. Could that be the much talked about Guardian of the Cave? Shanna, step back. Don't worry about me, I can help. It's coming. So this boss is like the final part of the demo, pretty much. So I fought this boss many times. So the idea is, for right now, I'm just going to have Shanna do nothing, as usual. And he spits poison. And those red rings meant that because I guarded, I didn't get poisoned, which is super nice.
Yes. Double.
And the reason why I don't want Shanna to get poisoned will become evident later on. This is an Ouroboros, right? No, it's an Ouroboros. Not quite the same thing as an Ouroboros.
Harpoon.
It's a big snake. That's all you need to know. It's a big snake that's in segments and bites people. And it hurts quite a lot.
Double slash.
I'm also guarding because if the snake actually does attack Shanna normally, it'll do like 30 damage.
Harpoon.
But because she's guarding, it does more like 10 or 12 or whatever it is. So this poison will hit everyone. But Shanna's immune. And Lavitz is auto-immune. And it didn't attack Dart, so that's good. Right, so this guy's in the sky now, so I can't hit him. And neither can Lavitz, but Shanna still can. And she has a bow. So for right now, all I can do is guard with the other two. And attack with Shanna. Unfortunately, the snake realised that that was what I was doing, and it decided to attack Shanna with poison. Also, it seems that the poison attacks before they get their turn, not after. Which is kind of worse, because then you could accidentally die. So it does this poison thing, and then it comes back down again. But it will do eventually. In the meantime, I'm going to heal Shanna. I can't do anything with Dart anyway. So I might as well. Come down here. Stupid snake. I mean, I could show you what happens if I try and attack it with someone else, but yeah, I was waiting for him to come down. Thank you.
Yes. Double slash.
It isn't until a little bit later on where I would say the first true difficult boss shows up. Like a very difficult boss. This boss is difficult if you don't know that Shanna's bow can hit him in his upward state. If you're like me and just not use Shanna when I was a kid, I just didn't do anything. I was like, oh, I guess I can't attack him now. And I think until you attack him, he doesn't come down. Maybe he does on his own, but I don't think he does. So I just sit there and guard, and then realise nothing's happening.
Yes. Double slash.
Double slash. And at least while I'm doing this, I can heal. I also realised that poison takes 10% of your HP away, the same as you guard back. So it makes guarding kind of useless. Which is actually really bad. Because like I've said before, guarding is how I make myself stay alive. He might go back into his hidey hole now, yes he will. I'll have to heal Shanna a few more times probably. That's okay though. I don't think it will die this time around. The next time it comes down though, it's super dead. Lavitz is immune, so he's not going to get hit by that. And even if he wasn't, I could just cure it, but I don't need to. Get bent. Shanna's speed is very, very high, so she can attack twice sometimes before anyone else gets a chance to move. Come on, Shanna, get yourself healed up. I could remove the poison, but frankly, I don't really want to. Shanna might kill him. You'll know because Dart will do a special move when I'm gonna kill him. Have some of that. Come on down. Thank you. Lavitz, finish it off.
Harpoon!
Nope. Alright, that gets us down to Dart then.
Yes! Double slash!
Double slash. Ow. Now I'm poisoned too. That's no way to behave.
Harpoon!
I can heal that with the fireflies if I really wanted to go back and heal. But I don't think I need to, because poison doesn't affect you outside of battle, so I don't have to worry about that. There you go. Boosh! You're dead. We did it. Now, let's get on our way to Endil's castle. Shanna? Shanna! What was... Well, you fucking froze the shit out of it and then it exploded into ice shards. That's what happened. What on earth happened? I don't know. Anyway, we are safe. We should think about how to get out of here. It'll be fine when we get to Bale. I think... Well, okay. So now our girl in our party has some kind of mystical fucking power that we don't know about. How did this happen? Increases hit rate for attacking all by 20%. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing. You take it, Shanna. Let's go. And you can still die after this point. You can get to this far in the game and you can still lose. Because you can get fights after this bit. So if you don't heal, or if you're really low on health and you get into a fight and you don't realise, you're just going to die. And you have to do it all over again. Luckily, I'm fairly confident that I'm not going to die. And I'm going to do the next starting bit of this part, and then we're going to end for today. Because this is a good place to farm. This area right here has a special enemy in it. Maybe you'll see it now. There, this one. This bird. This bird is ridiculously hard to hit, and hits very hard. But if you can hit him multiple times, about 4 times, he will die, and then you can get your special reward.
Double slash.
But he might run away. He has a habit of running away if he thinks he's in danger. He's a little shit. But maybe with Shanna's extra hit chance, we'll be able to kill it. I need one more good hit. Lavitz is going to miss, because he always misses this thing. And then it's going to run away if I don't hit it this time.
Yes.
I think I killed it. Good job, good job, gang. You did it. This is the gold bird. So I think you get a lot of gold for killing him and no XP. Yep. 300 gold. So I need to kill that guy 30 times to get 10,000 gold, which is what I intend to do. And since it gives me no XP, it doesn't even help me level up, which is great. Exactly what I want in life. And you can get additions off of him, but he is very hard to hit and very fast. There is a way to cheese him though, or cheese any of them. There's an item you can get that has infinite use that kills any small enemy, and you can use it over and over and over again and just kill them in one hit. It's super cheap, so don't do that. I don't even know where you get that item from. Anyway, here we are in the Imperial City of Bale. Well, not Imperial, it's the Serdio capital, royal capital. Hello. Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz! Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon, don't move. This song's also really, really good. All the music in this game's good. Dart's losing the will to live. It's like me when anyone goes shopping. I'm just like, oh, please. Yes, here you go. You get a portrait of Lavitz. This is a key item that is actually optional, I think. Isn't it a little too handsome? I don't think so. Thank you. I'll treasure this. Okay. I wish I had girls painting portraits of me. Hashtag salt life. So yeah, we're going to do the first part of this and then we're going to end for today. But I just like exploring these places, finding little tidbits, maybe picking up some useful items, or not so useful items. You never know. I don't think there's anything behind here, it's just there. It's an explanation as the game of why or how you would get back there to get her stuff. The game likes to explain itself using its level design. So you can be like, wait, how are you going to get behind here? There's a ladder. Or staircase, it's really steep. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a ladder, it must be. So she has to climb a ladder to go to bed every day. But that's fine, it happens. Hello. Drinks, drinks, give me more drinks. Drinks. He wants a drink. Alright, I can get him a drink. Now in real life, you shouldn't give in to a drunk's demands and give him more drink. You're only compounding his problem. But still. I'm going to buy him a nice drink. Hello. Spirits? Yeah, I have good ones. 100G per bottle, want it? Yes, please. Thanks. I got some good spirits. If you don't know what spirits are, that's like vodka and things of that nature. They're not just spectral beings. Every day is tense for us because Dole broke the truce. It must be pretty shitty. Give me a break. What about it? It's about the war. The war! And here's the save point that we're going to be ending on today. It's only 29 minutes in the video, so actually, let's rest first. We'll heal ourselves. Yes, please. I need to get loads of gold and farm anyway, so it's no big deal. Right. So I'm going to end this video, but the next video is going to start with me farming. At least a little bit. And yes, even healing at an inn doesn't cure poison. Why should it? But we're going to save now. So thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you next episode when the start of the video is going to be about, I don't know, 5 minutes of me farming. But I'll speed it up until it's more like a minute or two. Which file did I just save over? I know I just saved, and I don't know where I saved. I think it's the third file, which is fine. Yes, because that's where I wanted to save anyway. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys next time. Bye!